and then the live just went down. It was kind of weird. We're back on the other side of the lake, so should have a decent signal here. Just out trying to catch a fish today. Kev got a nice bass earlier. He's down the other side of the lake. I'm throwing around some live minnows now. I had a couple bites from a yellow perch, so I'm going to try to get a yellow perch here. Break the skunk. Chaos, what's up, buddy? I don't know what happened. We lost the other live. Matthew and Mommy's World, good to see you. Appreciate you guys coming back. Glacier, I paddled, look how far I went. I was all the way down at that dam. I paddled as fast as I could back here to where there was a signal. I'm not kayak doping like Chaos over there. I had to use my arms. Sue, what's going on, Sue? Thanks for coming back. Where am I? Should be close to that spot where we were catching perch. I was being subjected to NJ's coarse language. I hope you weren't traumatized, Glacier. I hope your ears are okay. The minnows overboard here. Oy. Scary. I don't know what happened. It usually lets you resume it. The sucker was just gone. I paddled all the way up. I had no signal. One bar. Until I got right here by the snack stand. So right now I'm just floating a minnow around. Seems like I can't even like, I don't know. I want to multitask. I want to throw this minnow out and let it do its minnow thing, but I feel like I got a better chance if I hold the rod. We'll hold it for a couple minutes and just chat. Jenny, tracked us down. Appreciate you coming back. Trying to line watch a little bit. Good signal here. I have no idea why we wouldn't get a good signal down there. It might be out a little far. Getting a little bit closer here. Real Dog, what's going on? Houston, Texas. Hope you're staying safe. I don't know how close that is to the floods, but I hope you're staying safe. Thanks for coming in here. Josie's back. See if we can break the skunk today. There was like a patch of weeds that I was watching, and that seemed to be where the fish were holding. High and dry. Awesome. Awesome. Trolling my stupid minnow over here. Lord. It's been a long day already. I didn't even go to work yet. Erica, yes, I'm married. High and dry. Oh, there's the weeds. This is where I had the perch hit earlier. Floodgates of trolls are coming in. Wilma, awesome, man. Happy birthday to you. On my finger. Got music here. We're gonna have to move. Can't fish with the music playing. We'll get a copyright strike. Gonna move here. Get away from the music. I'm staying up late tonight, Zyro. Get my minnows on board with me. Oh yeah, Josie, yep. If there's any type of music heard in your stream, you forfeit any money made on that stream, at the least. Yeah. Because the people who wrote those songs own that, and they view it as you stealing their money. So, it might already be too late, in fact, for this stream, but it is. Who cares? They could take my 13 cents away. Sucks because that's the spot. I like the fish. Paddle! Quick, get away from the music. Dang, that's a big lily pad. That lily pad. See if you guys can see that. I don't think you're gonna see it. Could have fished this edge though here. Cast my minnow down here. Right there is where we're gonna head in. Whoop. Right there. Stupid camera. Do your job, camera. It's weird, like I've gotten copyrights for like 3 seconds of music, and then sometimes I'll drive somewhere and 3-4 hours with music blaring and I get nothing. It's like no rhyme or reason to it. This looks good right there. Yeah, I don't know all the details of it, but I know usually I do get a copyright strike if there's music in the background. More times than not, I get the copyright strike. Yeah, the water's real calm today. It's beautiful. Lily pads are blooming. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind if they figured a way to like send credit to the artists. You know what I mean? I got no problem with that, but they're not going to figure that out. It's going to take more effort to do that than it's worth. Could probably catch more fish with worms here. So you can edit it out after live before. Yeah, you'll still get the copyright, and then you can do that. And then the copyright will drop off if you fix it. But it doesn't really, it'll be silent. When they remove it, it'll take any noise, talking, everything. Their tool for that sucks. I mean, it's not great. I shouldn't say it sucks because YouTube's awesome. But yeah, you'll lose the all the audio basically around those segments. It's warm, Mike. It's very warm. It's not as warm as it's been, but it's very warm. All right, let's cast this guy out the back, sit it there, and get the spinnerbait rolling here. Frustrating. I can't even catch a fish on the minnow today. PB bass, 7.5 pounds, we'll say. I think it was 7.62. Hey, Mindy, Coastal Water. Not a fish. Kind of have a spot in mind I want to hit. Take a few casts here, move. It's frustrating when they're not biting. They're just not biting today. We had a live going earlier and we lost, for some reason it went down, so we just started this one up. So the skunk continues for me. My son got a nice bass, but nothing for me today. I lost a decent one. Got something over here in the shallow swimming around. Let's throw one up there so you can get something out of here. They don't have a lot of weeds here in the deep area. Like all the cover, it's only like 2 feet of water. It's frustrating. You know, you'd like to see the cover with like 4 or 5 feet of water. That's a good combo for a nice bass. But this is so shallow that the little guys come up here for protection. Got some weeds on there. Let's get out of here. Let's try further down. Oh, yak back. I gotta find my son too. I can't be out here all day. He told me his arms were sore, so he wasn't really wanting to come out in the kayaks. Because we've been kayaking a lot lately. And now he's all the way at the far side of the lake. He's got a long way back. Hey, Edward. Nothing I can do about it. I can't get into it. It won't let me into it. It doesn't show up anywhere. Cool. 2 lives. That's pretty sweet. Let me get you wrenched up, Edward. Maybe if somebody can go in there and just say that we're live over here, that might help. Susanna, welcome. Now the water is very warm. Probably 70 degrees. Double the watch hours. Probably more people watching circles than me fish. About the same, catching the same. My ultra ego. Is that a turtle? I think that's a big old turtle right there in the lily pads. Let's go check this dude out. Fish ain't biting. Straight in front of the boat. I'll try to go straight on him. Big red-eared slider, I think. There he goes. Little log there. Nobody freaking likes me. Bye, nobody. Be good. Be good. Positive vibes in here, guys. A lot of awesome people hang out in our channel. Don't want to see negativity and a bunch of drama. Just here to fish and have a good time. Maybe learn something about fishing. Otherwise, just enjoy nature. Hey, Dorothy. Welcome back. Oh, my butt. Man. I can tell the live's almost over just from pain in my butt. Let's try a little bit. It's clear out here. Okay. Nobody's on the fishing pier. That tells me all I need to know. That fishing pier gets crowded when the bite's on. A lot of people camp in this park. Not too far from the city. A lot of folks come out here to camp. Let's pop in here. Nice pocket. This is where I hooked the muskie a long time ago. It's got to be decent fishing in there, right? There's a muskie in there. Boxcar Jerry, what's up, bro? What's up? And I got like 2 lives going. I lost signal and I couldn't get back into it. Wouldn't let me do anything. It was weird. YouTube being YouTube, I guess. Weird, wild stuff. Let's get this spinner bait up. I was trolling it. Let's pop in here. Man, I don't know what plant that is, but that is sweet smell right there. Whew. Jesus, man. All right. This looks pretty good in here. Pop a minnow in that hole right away. It's a turtle. Hey, Sodi Salvatore, what's up, buddy? What is going on? Come on, minnows. Accept your fate. Let's go. Yeah, it's half decent, Lee. It seems like it's improved the last few years. It's been a good number caught on the river here, the river system, over the last 3 years. Kind of seems like a high cost fish to stock with a high mortality rate, though. There's a bite. Something's chasing that right on the surface. See if he gets slammed again. King Killer, trying to beat a skunk, man. Slow out here today. Nice day though. I'm trying to enjoy it, even though the fishing blows. Not my favorite lake, but my son wanted to fish this lake. And I'm cool. Wherever he wants to go, I'm good with. I don't really care. As long as we're fishing. I know you can catch a monster in here, so that's all I need to know. There's just so many weeds this year. Never seen it. Like usually there's a lot of lily pads with deep openings. All those deep openings have a different type of growth in them. It's just not a lot of life. If I had a mouse, that would be good. Yeah, a mouse would be good. I don't have a lot of options. My son has most of the stuff, and he's out fishing the other side of the lake. So I got a spinner bait on the one rod, and I got a jig with live minnows. You'd think I could catch something on it. You'd think. Absolutely nothing. You'd think even a bluegill would eat one of these guys. I appreciate that. It's not my best day on the water. I'm sorry. Been on a pretty good streak lately, but today just sucked. Is that a fish? Don't fight like a fish. I think I got a log. Think I got a carpet? I got something. I don't know. We're pulling ourselves over there slowly but surely. Let's see what it is. Have the jig in the minnow lay right across your kayak as you cast around. I've been trying that too. The problem is it just gets weeds almost immediately. Drifting just enough to get tangled in the weeds. So I think there's a decent fish on this. I'm not sure. I felt a tug just then. Maybe not. I'll freaking jump in if I have to. Here comes the stick. Nope, I got a tree. Tree pounder, guys. Tree pounder. There's my hook. There's much other line in there. We've landed on it. It's a tree pounder, all right. And there's all kinds of lines stuck on that thing. Good Lord. I'm going to go around the other side of this dock. Try the other side. Yeah, right? You ever just feel cursed sometimes out fishing? Just feel like you're cursed? I mean, like, I can sit there and catch sunfish all day long most days. But then there's some days where you can't catch it stinking anything. Like anything. Get it. Doesn't happen a lot, but every once in a while I have days like this. It just blows my mind. Swamp monster. There's a Sprite. I wonder if there's anything in it. Right, Glacier? I've got a 50 catfish in 30 minutes in Florida. Alright, let's throw one in here. Hey, Randy, appreciate that, buddy. Welcome to the club, man. Welcome to the club. That is awesome. Thank you very much. We do a lot of member stuff. If I'm not working, sometimes I work at Cut Fish at night for Wegmans. If I'm not doing that, I'm usually out doing members only fishing at nighttime. It's more laid back, horizontal view, kick back with the fam and fish. watch that line here. Back to the real world. It was all pixelated minutes ago. All right, cool. I'm glad it's... I've caught some nice bass right here off the fishing pier. Yo, Tuna Dwight, what's going on? Appreciate that. There's Matthew Cherry, 4 months. Oh, I just had a hit. Come on, hit it again. I'm telling you, this is the crap that's been going on today. Like, when have you ever missed a hit on a minnow? Did you kill my minnow, dude? I can't even catch one on a minnow. I don't think so, Lee. I mean, I can tell you for sure 3 years ago we didn't. You never know these days. They're coming around and people throw them around these, you know. $2. Thank you, Randy. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate that. Thank you, Jimmy. Yeah, really the only reason not to be a member is if you want to have a bunch of people in the live that you can connect around with. I get it. But we put some pretty big shows on the member side of things. It's just, I think, a more peaceful, calmer, realistic way to go about things. Caught that lily pad. I got that. No problem catching that lily pad today. Slammed them. Yeah, 4 months, Sherry. That is awesome. Yo, another $2. Randy, I appreciate that, man. I'm trying. I have a lag here. Yes. Yes. That's why I get along Glacier. He knows the ultimate lag, Alaska. I remember when I lived in Alaska calling places. That was before they had Starlink. I had a satellite phone. I have to run around the backyard trying to triangulate satellites to make a call. I'd get some operator in New York City. I'd be like, don't hang up. Oh, absolutely it helps. Absolutely it helps. You figure you have like 6,000, we're at almost 6,000 subs, you know? If everyone just did something, a little tiny bit, you know, imagine how that stuff adds up. So, yeah. I'd rather a little bit come from, you know, more when you're showing support, but I can't even afford to do it. So, you know, I wish I could do more for supporting of others. So I always say, don't do it if you can't. You know, don't do it if you can't and don't want to, obviously. I don't want to see people that don't have money doing it because they feel obligated. I hate that kind of stuff. Nomad is better and cheaper than Starlink. Interesting. I never heard of Nomad. Hey, Tammy. Speaking of great supporters, there's one right there. Mom and Son Train Rail fans. For sure, yeah. I look at it, I'd rather do what I'm doing now, 20 hours a day, than work the crappy job I worked for 30 years, 8 hours a day. For sure. Because really, like 8 hours a day, when you're driving an hour to get there, you're driving an hour to get home, then you got to do stuff for that job. You're never really not working. And it's a crappy, if you don't enjoy what you're doing, you know, they're paying you for your life, basically. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. As soon as I didn't need that money, it did a lot for my family. You know, we were able to buy the house that we live in. You know, we got a lot of good things from it. The second I didn't have to do it, I was out of there. Nope, I'm done. Yeah, Glacier. Over and over again, I tell them, don't hang up. You're going to lose signal. I'm going to be running around here, watching for bears, trying to find a third satellite. Please do not hang up. And guess what they do? Almost every time they'd hang up. Come on. Freaking fish, where are you? You alive, bro? Let me take a look at you. This minnow quit on me, I think. Watch, I'll put him in the water, he'll swim away. You're fired. Let me get another one. Catching with Cruz. See what's up. Want to live stream soon. Wonder if I could get a shout out. There's your shout out, bro. You get it, man. Leave a comment on one of my videos, buddy. I'll connect back to you. But yeah, you hang out in my chats. You'll certainly get you up there pretty quick. Just need 50 subs. All right, I'm gonna. I just killed that minnow. Just killed that minnow. Andrew Tate, top dog or no? What the hell does that mean? I guess it's nah, because I don't know what you're talking about. All right, some dead minnows for your fish. See if we get a feeding frenzy over here. There we go. Throw a lot. Yeah, Grant. Appreciate it, Cruz. Appreciate it. That's where I'm going, Grant. I suck today, man. I've been on a really good streak. I knew it had to come to an end. Man, it just sucks today. Losing fish, making bad casts, epic line twists and tangles. When it goes bad, it goes real bad. I got live bait. I've been skunked, but I don't think I've ever been skunked on live bait. It's embarrassing. I appreciate that, Gianni. Thank you very much, very much. Blame the full moon. Got to blame something. I'm watching that line. Thank you. Appreciate it. Awesome. I think where else to go. I know one other little spot near the bank that sometimes I've done well with. I'm going to cast a couple more times while I'm in here, though. Appreciate it, Grey Wolf. Thank you, thank you. It's almost comical. It doesn't bother me. It's just comical. It's fishing night. It's just the way it goes. It's days like this that kind of make you humble you out. Caught 7 nice bass yesterday. Started thinking I knew something about bass fishing. All on lures and artificials, and today come out and don't catch crap. Nah, that's a different lot. Only person breaking in my car is my 11-year-old. Let's move again. These guys are probably going to come down on the fishing pier that I'm hearing in the woods. So there's really no other reason to park over there. There's not much going on there. Either walking the dogs or they're coming to fish this pier. Nobody wants to get out to the fishing pier and see a kayaker. Show you the water here, bud. Okay. I'm going to go to the spot where I do well in winter, right off the corner of where those canoes are, right off the side there. I've had some pretty good catches before freeze up. Size that turtle in this log. I'm going to throw in around these logs. I know they got a danger keep out, but I don't know where that's really telling me to keep of. It's just on this miscellaneous tree. Like, keep out. Keep out of where? Am I going to climb? What am I allowed to do? Here's the turtle right in front of us on this log. Yeah, the overhanging tree with keep out. Hey, buddy. Size that guy. What is that? Guess he's a big painter turtle. He doesn't have much coloring on his face, though. Billy Bob, what's up? What's up? We'll just keep the camera on this dude. We cast one over there. My raccoon family, right? It's blowing my mind. Like, what's the danger? What possibly could be the danger? This poor dude, let me back off. He does not want to get off his log. You can have your log, bro. He's like, you know how hard it was to get up here? There you go. You can do it. I ain't catching nothing anyway.